Police forces have been using water cannon to push back protesters. Turkey's Deputy Prime Minister has apologized for the excessive force against last week's initial demonstrations in the city. 2 people have died as a result of the violence. Andrew Simmons went to talk to the demonstrators in Istanbul to find out just what is driving the protest movement.
A shopping mall, a grand city plan like so many worldwide. But this is Istanbul. Resistance to it began 8 months before this animation was made. Now the urban transformation has a different meaning. It started here in Gezi Park, where the mall is to be built. Some of the trees are to stay, but protesters staged a sit-in along the lines of Occupy Wall Street when the work started.
Day after day, police kept attacking to the people who are here watching the park against the working machines.
Urban planner Akif Burak Atla was here last Friday when riot police moved in forcefully.
People here not armed, they were like passive resistance. Everybody's sleepy, tired, and they came without warning. They came strong with the heavily tear gas attack.
The government has since conceded the force used last Friday was excessive. It fueled a vast new layer of protests spreading over the next 48 hours to 67 Turkish towns and cities, including the capital Ankara. As this went on, peaceful protest in the park and Taksim Square, by late Saturday a no-go zone for police, was continuing, and the original Taksim Solidarity campaign had support from nearly 80 groups. It's a short walk from Gezi Park into Taksim Square. This has a place in the hearts and minds of just about everybody in Istanbul. A place of celebration and also symbolism, both historical and political. Right now, the symbol is this, a wrecked car with a broad spectrum of protest as big as you can imagine. Demonstrations now take in students, human rights activists, NGOs, opposition parties, revolutionaries, the black flags of anarchists and communists. Also individuals wanting to express themselves. Businessman Mert Kiran is one of them. He joined the protest late and he blames Prime Minister Erdogan for the escalation of the crisis. At work in his textile office, he says Erdogan's speech on Sunday, in which he said 50% of the country was supporting him and needed to be restrained, was wrong.
Okay, you have 50%, but Turkey has another 50%. This is not just 50%. We don't want polarization. We want to live all together and peaceful.
At the heart of it, many believe it's about the style of government.
The project itself is not that bad, but that's my opinion, and people have other opinions. The problem is that the government did not talk to people who have different ideas. If they had went there, if they listened, if they revised it a little bit here and there, this would not be a crisis. So it's more about the style of doing things rather than things themselves.
Erdogan's government now is hoping to calm things down by talking with those who oppose the urban regeneration plan. But whether that will end the mass protests is a bigger challenge. Andrew Simmons, Al Jazeera, Istanbul.